good people? Welcome to another edition of the Zoey's Got a Dad podcast. I am joined by the new motorist. You know what I'm saying? The new legal motorist on America's roads, on America's streets. Everybody stay off the sidewalk.
Stay on the sidewalk?
Stay off the sidewalk. No, just playing. Yeah, you better. Yeah. Anyway, I am joined by the new motorist. You know what I'm saying? The newly licensed individual. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it up for Zoey Marie Green. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. And I am none other than QG, Dad. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Quest. Yep.
You're so
for me too?
extra. Yeah. Okay.
But you ain't saying it's extra when they doing it for you.
Because it's Zoey's Got a Dad podcast.
Okay, we're going to see how Zoey. Okay. All right, get it together. Anyway. There's a lot that happened this week, Sister Green.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Oh. Zoey, I mean, like, for real. Now you in front of the, you know what I'm saying? Now you on the podcast. Now you trying to act like you wasn't excited.
I was excited.
You was excited.
Yeah.
You was excited. You know what I'm saying? A lot happened this week. And a lot that you should be happy about. You know what I'm saying? What you say? We just gonna jump into it?
Yeah, I got a car.
Oh Lord, you got a car.
Yeah,
you got a car, and it's really fitting. A nice little Nissan Versa. You know what I'm saying? Get you from point A to B. Help you get your
And her name, we figured out her name last night.
What's her name?
Her name is Dory.
Name is Dory. Who figured this name out, and why did you call the car Dory?
So at first it was giving me like under the sea vibe. So like I was gonna name him Sebastian because I don't know. I just thought it was a guy, and I could name him Sebastian.
Why was giving you the under the sea vibe though?
Because it's like a turquoise blue. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it was gonna be Ariel, Sebastian, or Flounder, and then I was like, I don't know. I'm not really feeling it too much. Then I come home last night and Auntie Faith was like, let's name her Dory. Because Dory's blue and she be forgetting stuff.
Yeah,
she got jokes. So
be forgetting stuff.
Okay. So her name is Dory.
Okay, so her name is Dory.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So real quick, this has been quite of a little bit of a road in you getting this car. You know what I'm saying? What does the car mean for you right now?
I don't know. I can get out on my own. I don't have to wait on nobody to come pick me up, take Lord. Me to where I need to go.
Hey,
you about to drop the Holy
hallelujah.
Oh Lord,
glory!
You're so extra.
I'm just saying, not that it's a you know what I'm saying, a major thing, but like sometimes I'll be having a schedule and stuff to do, but I know that you got to get to certain places like school and work. Where you be trying to drive me crazy is out of the blue, and sometimes 10:30 and 11 o'clock at night, you be like, Daddy,
I want some cheesecake. I know it's so bad, right?
No, it's not bad that you want the cheesecake. It's bad that you want it at the hour that you want it, right? Or you'll wait till I come home and be like, Daddy, I need this. Then why you didn't call me while I was out?
Because I didn't know what you was doing.
You knew I was on my way home, though.
No, I don't. Yeah. I don't have your location.
So a lot of the time, you know when I'm coming home.
I know when you're coming home all the time.
No, so it don't stop you when you when you ready to text or when you ready to you'll hit and call me then.
Right. If it's important, yeah, I will.
So okay. So then cheesecake is not important.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah,
It is important.
It is important.
Because that's what I be craving at the time.
Okay. So check this out. Now I don't have to do none of that.
Lord.
I don't have to hear, Daddy, I want to go to Pelicans in the middle of my work while I'm working. I don't have to hear that. I don't have to hear, Daddy, I want to go here, or Daddy, I want to go here. Take me here or take me there. Now, hey, I felt the tongue right there.
A tongue.
Yeah, I was finna talk in a tongue right there.
Let me hear it.
Yeah. So now you have a car. Tell me what it is about naming the car.
I don't know. I just have to name it because I don't know. It's just mine now.
It's mine.
And I feel like it fits me very well. So I have a name. You have a name. Coco got a name. Why can't I name my car?
My car don't have a name.
Coco got a name.
She's a dog.
You got a name.
We're humans.
Your car does have a name.
What's my car's name?
Tangy. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. All right. So once again, what does this mean to you now? Does it mean independence? Like,
yeah.
Okay, so speak 100%. To it. Speak to it.
And I mean, it just means independence and independence.
So,
like I said, I don't have to wait on you to take me nowhere. I don't have to wait on you to take me to work. Like, even if I'm late to work now, I can't blame anybody but myself.
If you're late to class.
If I'm late to class, I can't blame. Well, yeah, if I'm late to class, I can't blame anybody but myself. Don't do that, because I'd be waiting. When I didn't have my car, I was waiting on you.
You true.
I'd be like, listen, it's 3:50, and it's time to go.
It's time to go.
I'm coming, Zoey.
Yeah, because once again, I'll be working or I'm doing X, Y, and Z, and I got to stop what I'm doing to make sure you get to class, and then come back and then come back and get you. Sometimes I would have to wait in the parking lot because you only had an hour long class, and it didn't make sense for me to come back home only to turn back around in an hour to come and get you. So now I don't have to worry about any of those things. So it's good for both of us. But also your responsibility has increased.
Yes, it has increased.
Why you say, why?
Because, oh my gosh, I'm tired of being an adult. Let me stop. No, I'm not. It's exciting, but I mean, I guess.
You guess?
Yeah.
See, I know what it is with y'all, What y'all want is the luxuries of being an adult. You just don't want the responsibilities of being an adult.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it don't.
Nail right on the head.
Yeah, but it don't work that way, though.
I know.
Oh, okay. As long as you do. And if you bellyache about it, then it's going to always be, you're always going to have this negative outlook towards being an adult.
I don't think I have a negative outlook. It is what it is.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. I love being an adult. I love being responsible. I love, of course we all have someone to answer to, right? But the more that you set up your foundation, like we always talk about, right? The better and better it'll be as you make your decisions and as an adult, right? And the more freedom you will have, because freedom is a byproduct of
responsibility. Yeah,
we love it. Why you said that like it was a children's show? You know how they be on the show like 1 and 1 is 2.
That's that's what I be feeling like when you say that. Yeah. I heard if I got $1 for every time you tell me that, I'd probably be rich by now.
Yeah, you really would. But there's a reason. There's a method to the madness, right? Every time you go out somewhere now and you make a decision that might lightweight, you know what I'm saying? It'll be in the back of your head. Freedom is a byproduct of responsibility. I probably shouldn't do this. It was nice seeing everybody. I got to go. Where you going? We just got, no, yeah, y'all doing some sketchy stuff right now. And this is going to ruin my freedom. And so I don't want no part of it. And so that's big, Zoe. You've definitely, and here's the dopest part about all of this. The car that you wanted wasn't here in Charlotte. So we had to drive about an hour and 20 minutes away to Greenville, right? Because the car was there. And when we got there and you saw it on the lot.
Yep. Everything went out the window. That's the car I wanted.
He was geeked. Mm-hmm. And not only that, for a first time driver, right? You did a heck of a job. because we had to take some country back roads because they was doing some stuff on 85. Let me tell y'all, that 85 stretch between Greenville and Spartanburg, I need y'all to get your Greenville and Gaffney. I need y'all to get your life together. Hurry up and fix 85 North so people can properly pass on the throughway. They were doing some stuff and held up traffic last night. It had to be over a mile.
Yep. We was like, nope, we ain't sitting in that.
So what we did, we took some back roads because, you know what I'm saying? I seen the little map, 1 and 2, boom, boom. I said, Zoey, follow me. We went back up the ramp. Zoey followed me. I'm teaching you bad stuff now. We went back up the ramp. Well, it really didn't matter because there wasn't no traffic.
It wasn't even moving. They had the exit blocked off.
Exactly. But to watch you on the highway, because it was concrete median on the left, concrete medium on the right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna count. I was kind of nervous.
It's kind of sketchy.
I don't like that.
Yeah, well, I'll say this. Your highway driving can improve, but you did really well. You did really well coming back, right? I noticed you stayed in the fast lane longer than you should have, but and cars was like, okay, is she gonna move?
Yeah.
And they ended up going around, and I was putting my indicator on, and you was just steady driving. I'm like, indicator.
No, I had to like inch down because your lights was blinding me.
Yeah, see, another thing you learned that if you press.
Well, yeah, I know that now.
Yep.
No, the thing I feel like was most impressive on my part was I didn't need you guys to co-sign. I was really nervous about my credit score, which I mean, I don't know why, but because I've been paying my credit card off like I'm supposed to.
Absolutely.
And using it as I'm supposed to. But
okay, pause right here because here's a perfect example. You had the freedom, Zoey, to get your own credit card, and you had the freedom to purchase your car with no cosigners. Right? What is that indicative of?
Responsibility.
Exactly. And when you are responsible, you have the freedom to purchase what you want to purchase. You have the freedom to get what you want to get. But because you're responsible enough to take care of your bills when they come, right? Now, we take care of all the big major stuff, right? But the reason why, and I fought with it for a while, let's get her a car where she doesn't have a car payment. But I was like, no. Let her have a small car payment that she can handle, right? And it will teach her how to, this is due by this date. This is due by this. You understand what I'm saying? And now, like for real, last night it was crazy because you're like, Daddy, can I go to, sure you can, right? Just don't be out come back home by this time, right? You got in your car, you took off, you went where you were going, and then you came back. How does it feel to have that level of freedom?
It feels good. I don't know. It's kind of shocking for you to just be like, yeah, go ahead.
Why is it shocking?
Because you're usually like, I need first name, last name, social security number, license plate number. Like,
but you do understand why I'm like that now. Like, there's so much. Look at the news as of late, right? Look at the news as of late. Tell me why you think I am. Because there's something about young people. Y'all think y'all invincible. Real talk. Or like it won't happen to you or it can't happen to you, right? But I seen enough to know that I'm going to put all the security measures in place, right? Even when you go out, I'm like, share your location because now you driving on the road by yourself. And I want to know where you are, that if anything should happen, car breakdown, phone go dead, I know where you are and I can come exactly to where you are. You feel what I'm saying? So that's me. But more to your statement before, why does it shock you that I'm just like, yeah?
Just like I said, like before it wasn't really like that. I mean, I guess like I'm getting older and I mean, the people I surround myself are a lot better than the people I used to surround myself with. I'm not trying to go.
I need to talk in a tongue right there. Hallelujah! The people that, say that one more time, Zoey.
The people that I surround myself with now are not the people I used to surround myself with.
Exactly. You are the sum total of the people that you hang with. So just remember, whoever you hang around with, you are the sum total of the people that you hang around with. So that's good to know. So yeah, you were saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to do nothing crazy. Really don't want to go do nothing crazy. I go to the gym with my bestie Desty.
Bestie Desty.
That is my Desty right
Shouts
there.
out to Desty.
Oh my gosh. Shouts out to Destiny. That is like my homie right there. That's my gym partner. That's my coworker. That's my going out friend. That's my dinner date. That's my
your dinner date. I
everything. Well, that's like my friend when all my other friends are away at college.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
And so once again, because of your level of responsibility, I have no problem now. You know what I'm saying? Extending to you, you know what I'm saying? A higher level of freedom. You understand?
Yeah.
Shouts out to Zoey for being responsible. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Zoey. So real quick, what else does all of this mean for you? Because now you got summer now. You know what I'm saying? You decided to take off the summer from school. Why did you decide to take the summer off?
Cause I felt like I was getting burnt out. I felt like if I would have did the summer semester, I would have flunked out. Yeah. Especially because I was like getting closer to getting the car, and I just much rather just work and stack out my money for the summer. So
okay, good. So we know that whole school all year round is not for everybody. Now, if it was me, I'd have been like, Zoe, go to school during the summertime, knock it out as fast as you can. But I realized that, like I said, school all year round is not for everybody. Take the break, do what you need to do. So what are some of the things that you're going to do this year in order to refresh yourself, right? And in preparation for what's to come in August? Because, you got 2 more months before school starts again.
Oh, gosh, don't remind me. I don't know. I really don't, because next semester I start my cosmetology classes. I think I have 2 general ed classes left, and then that's my cosmetology class. So I really don't know. I'm really just going to take this time to stack up my money. I feel like as far as like my social life, I'm making up for lost time. So I don't know. Me and Zoe
when you say social life and making up for lost time, what do you say?
Because I feel like, there's no time on anything, and there's no specific time that you need to have certain things done. But I feel like had I not made the mistakes that I made before, I would have had a car much sooner. I would have had a license much sooner. I would have been able to move how I'm moving now a lot much sooner.
Yeah, but I think I want to remind you, because we're believers, right? And God is in control of time. I think everything happened the way that it was supposed to happen. There's a divine
Most
plan
definitely
for Zoe Marie Green. So I don't really believe in the fact that there's lost time. And if there was lost time, then the Bible says that God is going to give you back all the years that the locust stole. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you'll get what you're supposed. I believe that you are in the place that you're supposed to be at the time you're supposed to be there, right? And nothing happens before its time. And if that be the case, let me tell you what I was really proud about, right? When we were sitting, Faith was on your left side, I was on your right side. You did most of the talking at the table. And while we were sitting at the table and the lady told us where the car was and we can go pick it up, she was like, you can go today. And then you were going through your schedule. And then you were like, you can go on Saturday or you can go on Sunday. And you were like, no, Saturday is not good because of our faith and what we believe. That's our day of rest. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Zoe, that's big. That's really big. And I think as a father, first of all, let me just give you, you know what I'm saying, a round for that. You know what I'm saying? You really do have a grasp on where you are in terms of life now and some things that are important. What do I always tell you about your spirit?
That is precious.
Yeah. So you got to be careful about what you feed it, because like for real, now we're going to work on your cell phone intake because your face stay in that screen, but that's a whole nother story.
First of all, my screen time was down.
Oh, it's down?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we're working on it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So like I said, very impressed with, you know what I'm saying, how you are beginning to handle yourself. And as a father, we always as parents are wondering, are we doing what we're supposed to be doing in terms of raising our children? We joke and we clown and all of that good stuff. But at the end of the day, we want to know that when we release you into the world, you know what I'm saying, that you are well prepared, and not just well prepared to handle bills or to, you know what I'm saying, that you are prepared to do, what needs to be done in order to handle your own business, and that you're successful at it while you're doing it. Right? How does all of this feel to you?
It really does feel good. I want to say the thing that made me feel the warmest was showing Nico and Mason, like coming home and showing Nico and Mason my car and seeing how excited they were.
Yeah.
And that just made me really see like I'm setting a good example. Like I'm showing them hard work pays off.
Yes.
No matter, you go to work every day, you bust your butt, you do what you're supposed to do, and this is what you get in return.
Yes.
So it made me smile so hard because me and Nico, I went outside with Nico, and me and Nico are standing with our hands on our hips, and we're just looking at the car, looking back at each other, looking back at the car, and then shaking our head like, yeah. And Nico goes, "You did it." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, Nico, I love that. That made me feel really good."
Imagine that 9-year-old said, "You did it."
Yep.
Right. I think what's even doper too, Zoe, is that you took them to Pelicans for ices. You know what I'm saying? And they ran down here jumping in the, you know what I'm saying? And here's the funny thing, because of your responsibility, you have the freedom of taking your siblings to, now, Zoe, there's some people and there's some children and there's some teenagers right now. Honey, I ain't trusting none of them as far as I can throw them. Why? Because I seen the behavior. And it is, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, at one point you had me in that position. And I praise God, Zoe, for the fact that, like, for real, you are in a different place doing a different thing. What do you think attributed to that? Environment, adversity? What contributed to the switch from you moving from where you were before? Because, Lord have mercy. Into where you are right now. What do you think contributed to that?
I mean, to be honest, I really can't even pinpoint it. One, because my memory is shot.
Oh, the devil is a lie. You got good memory when you want to.
I feel like it was a plethora of things. It wasn't just like one certain thing. It was definitely my environment. It was definitely my influences. It was definitely a bunch of self-realization.
Think about it.
So like I said, I can't really pinpoint it, but it was definitely just my surroundings.
I love it. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a break, and then when we come back, we're gonna talk about advice you would give to teenagers in your place in space who are wilding out, but they want everything that the world has to offer. We're gonna do that real quick, and then when we get back, we'll run through it. All right, we're gonna take this quick break. All right. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Quest, man, professional marriage and life coach. Listen, one of the things that we've always tried to do here, or one of the major themes here at the Greenhouse, right, or in the work that I do, is to concentrate on love, lifestyle, and legacy, right? And for the purposes of lifestyle, we wanted to create merch that is consistent with our ideas and beliefs as it relates to marriage. So listen, guys, you can see I got on the Tribe Called Marriage, raglan shirt, Tribe Called Marriage hat, and we have that and tons more merch in the shop. Do me a favor, if you like what we're doing and you like the merch, do me a favor, stop by, get some for you and your wife, and support the movement. You feel me? Because if you're not working on your marriage, my friends, then what are you doing? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Quest. Peace. What up, everybody? We are back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back and we back and we back and we back. Nah, I'm just playing. So real quick, Zoe, before we left for the break, we were talking about this place that you are in now as a teenager. You have a certain level of independence now, and there's some things that you are doing as a result. Like, you just didn't get this independence and this freedom the way that you did. There were some things that you did specifically. Just tell me one or two things, a couple of things that you did to switch from exhibiting the behavior that you were before, like, and then to now to this place.
One thing I definitely had to do was realize that I just had to come to the realization that I wasn't going to be where I want to be. I wasn't going to do the things that I want to do. I wasn't going to be the person that I needed myself to be if I kept doing what I was doing.
Yeah. I think it's important for me too, because as parents, sometimes when we raising y'all, like we hold you hostage to two things: your mistakes and our fears.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that I had to learn is that a mistake is just that, a mistake, bad judgment. Now, the same mistake happening over and over again is not a mistake no more. That's a habit. And I think that's the thing that really rocked me when you was doing the stuff at school, when you were in high school and you was doing the stuff that you were doing then. Like it was a habit, because it wasn't once or twice. And I realized it was the influence of friends. And I'm just like, yo, who are you hanging around with that has this kind of influence on you where you were making these mistakes? So that was one part of it. But the other part of it was our fears. Because Zoey, I ain't gonna front. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, Brooklyn and Queens, right? And there was some stuff that I was doing when I was your age that I pray God you feel me? And so when I finally got to this place where I had a relationship with God, I'm moving in a particular direction, I'm doing things that are conducive to what I want in terms of an end result in my life and all of that other good stuff, right? Sometimes when we get to that place, we forget about the stuff that we used to do. And it's kind of like what church people do all the time. They get saved and they get to a place where they, Holy Ghost filled and sanctified, that they forgot that, they used to operate in a particular light. And so that's the thing that we do as parents. Sometimes we hold you to your mistakes and our fears. And I'd realized that I had to release all of that. Even now, when you go out, there's still a part of me that's like, especially in the evening or at night, there's still a part of me that's like, and I'm just like, God, the same spirit that kept me when I was her age, allow that same spirit to keep her. Right. So that's what it is on my part. But what would you say to any teenagers, right, who may be 14, 15, 16, 17, you know what I'm saying? They're moving along your path. If you had an opportunity to go back and do it over again, what would you change or what would you do differently in terms of your independence and knowing what you know now?
I'm gonna say what I would tell myself when I was maybe a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
I would definitely say it's a number of things I would say. I would say submit to your parents, and not submit to your parents in a way where you just like let your parents run all over you. Your parents don't want anything but the best for you. And although parents are, how can I say this?
Think about it.
Some parents
Think about it.
are just not wanting their kids to make the mistakes that they made. But at the same time, they just want the best for you.
And I made some big ones, though.
So that's definitely one thing I would say. Another thing I would say is focus on school, focus on school, focus on school, focus on school. Literally, high school was probably, I hated high school. Oh my gosh, I hate school altogether. School is not a thing for me, but high school is literally the biggest time in your life, from the time that you start your sophomore year to the time that you walk across the stage your senior year. It's literally so important. If I could go back, I would make so much better grades. I would be going to the college that I want to go to, and all, if college is something that's for you. I would say focus on school, because it's literally, at the end of the day, if you don't have anything, you have nothing but your degrees. What else could I say?
Which will open up a couple of doors for you.
Yeah, most definitely.
May not open all the doors, but it'll open up a couple of doors for you.
Most definitely. What else would I say?
Yeah.
I would say another thing I would say is definitely learn from your mistakes. Don't just be one of those people, okay, you make a mistake, you apologize, you fixed it, correct it, and then like kind of push it to the back of your head. Definitely learn from your mistakes. That's one of the major things that I did when I was making this switch. I had to be like, okay, well, last time I did this is what happened, and this is the end result. So if I do this again, it's probably going to happen again. It's probably going to be even worse because I've already done it before. So learn from your mistakes.
I love it. I love it, man. So, like, you think that, like, for real, I'm just saying this to say this. You have no idea how rested I am because of the life that you're living. Now, and here's the funny thing. There's some teenagers out here, Zoey, who put up the front like this is what they doing at home. And then when they get in the street, they wild and out of control. You know what I'm saying? But you know what the word says, your sins shall find you out. One way or another, you're going to get busted. One way or another, right? And it's a number of them. It's a number of them right now who want what you have right now, but they're not willing to put the work in to get it. Can you get what you have and just slide into it?
Nope.
How do you get there?
Your hard work.
Yep.
And dedication.
Yep. And it sounds like it's just cliche-ish in terms of hard work and dedication. But what is the mentality that goes with that?
Yeah. And now that you say that, it does sound pretty cliche. I don't know. It's persistence, really. Like, you just have to think about what you want in the end. What do you want this to look like in the end? What do you want to get out of this entire thing? And then once you do that, you just put in the work. And that sounds cliche too, but it's the truth.
Well, it's funny because when I used to say it when you were younger,
I used to be like, oh my gosh, can this man please stop talking to me?
Yeah, but here's the funny thing. That's why I'm saying it's such a joy to see you actually do it now. Because there are moments where I just had to legit step back and let you fall on your face. And not that I wanted you to, but here's the funny thing. Some people don't learn until they got to hit rock bottom. It's unfortunate. And people really don't know how to hit rock bottom. If I see you go over there and touch the hot stove and your skin peel back because you touched the hot stove, chances are if I go over there and touch the hot stove, my skin gonna peel back too, and it's gonna be painful, right? And so we really can learn from other people's mistakes, but some way, somehow, specifically with young people, like I said before, y'all think y'all invincible, right? And so you want to go and try and do the same thing that you've seen somebody else do and get what they got for it. You want to go and do it too. And guess what happened? You fall on your face. And it's only then that we learn the lesson. But I'm glad now because, like, for real, let's just say, Zoey, like, for real, you're moving in a way that causes me to be proud.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Like, your mouth is something totally different. I want to take your throat out sometimes, but
we're working on that.
Think about it.
Yeah, I just need you to think about your mouth. We working on it. I'm about to work on it too. When you catch this two piece.
That's called assault. I keep trying to tell you that.
Oh, no. That's called parenting.
I'm an adult now. That's assault.
All right, you're an adult still living under my roof. When you call the police and they come and I tell them what the deal is, and
they're gonna say, "Can I see your ID?" They're gonna be like, "Sir, she's 19. That's assault." They're
gonna say, "Carry on, sir."
No, that's not.
You know why?
That's not what they're gonna say.
You know why? Because a lot of these same police officers got teenagers in their house too. Sweet Jesus, so they understand my pain. Yep.
Think about it.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Anything you want to let the people know before we get out of here, Zoe?
Nope.
As always, nope. Man, it has been a joy kicking it with y'all on this episode of Zoey's Got a Dad podcast. We will see y'all on the next episode. Do me a favor to all the teenagers and young people out there. Be responsible, right? Don't be influenced by your friends. Like, for real, you are the sum total of your friends. Check your friends, right? See the kind of stuff that they do. If they doing ratchet stuff, if they doing stuff that's going to garner you jail time or get you grounded or get your tail bust, like, for real, those are not the friends that you want to hang out with. You want to hang out with friends that push you to greatness. You want to hang out with people who challenge you to be better. You want to hang out with people who are always going to support you in making good moves and not support you in making bad moves. Would you agree, Zoe?
I agree.
Oh, man, it's your boy Quest.
And your girl Zoey.
And this is Zoey's Got a Dad podcast. We'll see you on the next one.
Hey, what Martin say? Peace.